Welcome to Out and About on the Recumbents. Let's go. Ride low. Ride recumbent. Hey, good morning. It's Joe and BJ from Out and About on the Recumbents, and we are on the I guess this would be the most northern end of the straight spur that is part of the Templeton Gap, because the Templeton Gap splits down there at Austin Bluffs, but it ends right here at Ranch Drive and Union Boulevard on this this branch. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of record on the way back. We got some really nasty weather coming in the next few days, so we're not gonna be able to get out much. And but yeah, so thanks for checking out the video, and we'll get ready to take off here. Oh, gotcha. Okay. But yeah, today is mostly sunny. Got some clouds every once in a while, like right now the sun's under a little bit of a big, real thin cloud, high thin cloud, but otherwise you can see it's pretty much clear blue sky. But it's high 50s to low 60s today, so it's a good day. But it's gonna be, tomorrow will start off okay but drop in the afternoon. And Monday, they're talking about that nasty 4-letter word called snow. Possible. Still some pretty good color back in there, well, I'll tell you. But, yeah. It's, Tuesday's supposed to be a little better, but if it snows, it won't be enough to really melt. And then it's supposed to have another chance of snow on Wednesday and Thursday. And on November 9th is the downtown Veterans Day Parade. And, well, I ended up being the coordinator for this year. And I'm just hoping that somebody shows up besides Joe and I. We made a group called the Pedal Powered Veterans Group, and it's just different veterans that ride, bicycles, recumbent tricycles, recumbent bikes, whatever. Or in the last few years we've had some pretty cool custom stuff, but got a bit of downhill here. Try to give you the long view. This one of those trails that goes right by a big old deep drainage canal. There's a couple spots down here that have a whole lot of sand, so you have to be a little careful because I've only got the one hand. Try to keep my speed kind of moderate here. Yeah, we're on the, like I said, one of the spurs of the Templeton Gap Trail, and which is a funny trail because it ends. Okay, here's a bad spot. Got to hold it really tight. There we go. Yeah, you just kind of slide all over the place in that sand. And it's just deep enough to where, you know, you just kind of slide all over. But yeah, you know, this time of year, like I said in the last video, we, you know, the rides are a lot shorter, and we just, you know, try to get in a couple, you know, 2 or 3 hour ride just to enjoy ourselves, you know, and don't try to make a lot of miles or anything like that. Just get out. Because sadly, this week we're going to be putting a lot of miles on the trainer. We don't really have a trainer. We have a recumbent style exercise bike. I wish we could afford Wahoo, the W-A-H-O-O, is bringing out a, you know, one of the really nice high-tech training systems for recumbent tricycles. You know, so it's like a Peloton. You know, you'll have different programs you can use, and so that would be really great. Okay, you got to slow down here because we got these big bushes and they don't leave much room. And there's a little bridge over the canal there that takes you over to the Flint Ridge Drive bike lane. They can get you up to Academy Boulevard. Now we're going to go down into the ditch here, or well, the drainage tunnel. And it's rather bumpy and lumpy, so there we go. Got people down here, we got to be careful. Wow, that was pretty cool. Okay, lumpy, lumpy, lumpy. Howdy.
Those things always look like so much fun.
Oh, they are, and they're very comfortable. All right, gotta gear down here so I can get up the hill. That would have been nice if you could have said you were there, buddy. Okay, up we come. Come on, come on, come on. Up, up, up. Yeah, I should have hit the whatchamacallit on it. Gone up to level 2, but I didn't. Yeah. You know, here I am trying to avoid the walkers. And, you know, that guy on a bicycle, you know, he's just like, you know, don't let me know he's there, you know. Like I said, that's the other spur that goes a different direction. But sadly, just like the spur we were on, it dead ends too. So this trail is a dead end trail no matter which way you go. You end up having to get on, you know, like just a regular sidewalk, and both of them will take you up to different parts of the of Academy Boulevard. Which you really don't want to be on a bicycle or a recumbent trike on Academy Boulevard. Very, very dangerous. Super, super, super dangerous. See, I'm going to use this video to apologize for the last video that I'm not going to be able to get it onto YouTube tonight. This is Saturday. I was hoping I could, but by the time we get back and everything, you know, because we get started pretty late this time of year. We don't really get going until about 11, you know. Well, you know, we usually get stuff packed up on the trikes at the storage unit, but we probably don't actually head out till 11, you know, pretty close to 11 o'clock. So, and you figure at the moment, sun goes down at, well, you know, they say 6 o'clock, but I was out the other evening, you know, for Halloween, you know, giving out candy outside the apartment complex, because we have locking doors so nobody can come in unless you have a key. So I sit outside with my bucket, my bowl of candy, and my little TV tray and my little lantern that I've got, and had a good turnout this year, which is pretty cool. Usually I don't get very many, but much better turnout this year. But yeah, we're just so, you know, by the time we get home, you know, it's like 4 o'clock, you know, maybe even later. I don't think we got home till like 5 yesterday, but we really needed to ride, you know, both these days. Like I said, tomorrow's Sunday, and it's supposed to start out okay, but it's not going to end okay. The wind is going to come up, the temperature is going to drop by afternoon. So we probably won't be riding tomorrow. We'll just have to kind of see what the weather says. Now maybe we'll get lucky, and you know, the pattern won't get here quite as fast as they think, and it won't really affect us till Monday. So that would give us another day to ride. So we'll have to watch the weather like a hawk. Hope wherever you are, you're managed to get in a decent ride or two before any storms come your way. And for you folks way up north, you know, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Michigan, you know, I mean, I don't know if it's getting to, if it's quite late enough for you guys to be having to put your trikes away, but I'm sure it's coming up quick. So hopefully you've got a good winter set up in your home, or you know, or you are a gym member and you can go to your local gym. I don't know about you guys, but I am not a gym rat at all. I just don't like gyms. I really could use one, you know, to kind of work on the muscles, you know, because when you get into your late 60s, early 70s, you start losing a lot of muscle. It just goes away. It's just really weird, if you ask me. I don't understand it. Yeah, I really don't understand why muscles should just quit, you know? I mean, as long as you're doing some form of exercising and using those muscles, you know, which we do. Okay, oh, sorry about that. So I got to make this turn, because we got to go down through a tunnel here. Oh, come on, baby, turn, turn, turn. Ole, 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 ole. Okay, pedal, 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 pedal. Pedal, pedal, come on, baby, pedal. There we go. I love it when the assist kicks in, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how noisy using the selfie stick is. You know, when you kick it up so you can extend it, you know, it sounds like clack clack, and to me it sounds like it goes tick tick, but on the video, you know, I guess because it's right by the microphone, it sounds like clack clack clack. So if you ever wonder what that noise is, that's what it is. It's me either extending or retracting the selfie stick, you know. So that's where that noise comes from. And of course, like I've said before, you know, my trike is pretty old. I mean, it's a 2011 and it's almost 2025. So seems like as trikes get older, they get, you know, a lot of, you know, clunks, bangs, ticks, crunches, all kinds of little noises, you know, that they didn't have when they were new. So I guess they're, you know, kind of like the people who ride them, you know, because I don't know if you noticed, but the demographic for trike riders is like, I think 55 plus, you know, the main demographic. So yeah. So, you know, you figure we creak and groan and moan and a lot more we used to too. So I guess it's just fair the trike should do it also. This is a really pretty part of this trail. It's a shame they have so many tall trees, because man, the view is just you know, I mean, the camera can only do so much, you know, since it doesn't have a telephoto. This is where one of those 360 cameras would be pretty awesome. Okay, well, got to come off of this part and then jump over the bridge here, and then get back on the trail. Kind of divides itself right here. Okay, well, I think I got time to get across. Hope this guy won't run me over. But yeah, this trail used to be, you know, actually it goes up and down both sides, but one side's all dirt and real rough, and this side is kind of a mix of concrete and asphalt, as you can tell, according to which section you're in. There's a lot of our trails that are like that, you know. They just haven't, you know, they've got the last couple of sections to finish, and then you know, they'll be all concrete. But there's several trails like that, so you know, you're talking, you're talking millions of dollars. It's not cheap. It's just not cheap. So you have to be understanding and patient, which when you get to 69, 70 years old, it's harder to do, you know, because you want them to complete it so you could, you know, get to actually ride it. You know, it's like the Great American Rail Trail, you know. They always pump that up, but you know, it's not anywhere near 100%. They only have it a little over 50, and they make it sound like it's this great thing where you could go from, you know, Washington State to Washington DC, but you can't, at least not yet. Maybe eventually, but it won't be in our lifetime. But maybe our, I don't know, maybe our great grandkids, maybe in their lifetime. We have a bunch of those. We have like 11, I think. So, you know, I'm a male. It's hard for me to keep track, I'll be honest with you. And it's not, we don't get to see them at all, you know, because they live in states clear across the, you know, United States, and you know, we don't own a car, and can't really afford to rent a car and go on a trip, you know, on our minimum earned Social Security retirement income. So, you know, we see them. So thank goodness for Facebook. Facebook saves it. We get to actually see a little bit of their life. And I don't know if their mothers ever show them, you know, our YouTube channel, you know. I hope maybe they do. But, you know, we were around our granddaughters when they were young, because they were here. Both my daughter from a first marriage, and Joe's daughter from a first marriage and son. You know, now they don't have any kids either. Both of Joe's children didn't have any children. Jen's a dog mom. And sadly, Stephen passed away a couple years ago, and so we don't really so most of the grandkids are from my daughter Candy's kids, okay, and they all pretty much, except for a couple, live in Pulaski, Tennessee. And you know, we keep hoping to hit at least a third prize on like the Powerball, you know, so we could get enough money to get us a vehicle and, you know, go do some trails, but also go see our grandkids, you know, before, I mean, we have some great grandkids that are, you know, almost teenagers. Jen's, well, I blew that. Jen did have a daughter. Her name is Hannah, and she's a fantastic grandkid, I'll tell you. And but you know, I have a grandson who's, you know, like 10, 11 years old, you know, and unless we do play, you know, the Powerball, but only, you know, once a week, one ticket. If it don't win, that's just, you know, then that it ain't gonna do it. Can't afford to do more than that. But since it's getting late in our Social Security retirement pay period, we don't have a lot of money right now, so we kind of set up our rides to where we can get to McDonald's for lunch, and so we can get our iced tea for $1.50. And best deal, I tell you, when it comes to iced tea, that's the best deal there is McDonald's. You know, I mean, that's $1.50 with tax for a large iced tea. And it's a large iced tea. I mean, it's not a bucket, but it's a large iced tea. So we try to get there, or find a Maverick convenience station, gas station, whatever you want to call it, service station. Really not a service station anymore, it's a gas station, convenience store. And because they have about the same price for a large iced tea. So yeah, we have to back off the Starbucks. We prefer the Starbucks because we like the green tea, and they're the only ones that do a green tea, you know, an iced green tea. All the other teas are black, and there's nothing wrong with black tea, but we prefer the green. Just has a little less bite to it. As you can see, though, it's a beautiful day. I mean, it really is. The clouds all cleared out, so that makes it really nice. This is just a big, huge drainage ditch. I mean, it's, you know, that whole area is a drainage ditch. As you can see, I don't know if you can see those people across the way or not, but they're walking the other part of this trail. There used to be asphalt on both sides, but then when they concreted this part, they kind of decided that they just let that one go back to dirt. And the dog walkers, you know, and the runners kind of like that one because it's dirt. Our local artist here, he's a homeless guy, but he does chalk art, you know. Kind of hard to see. Yeah. Hopefully my foot wasn't like totally in the way. I should have moved it, sorry. But we're coming up on a real busy intersection here, and so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, and we'll get back to you afterwards, okay? All right. Hey, you know, I just want to let you guys know about this place here. I didn't know where it was. I'd heard of it, but I didn't know where it was. This is a hostel. Now, I don't know if you know what a hostel is, but it's a place where you can come stay, and it's much cheaper, you know, than your normal hotel room. And this is called the R-A-D Hostel here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And I hope they don't mind, but I'm gonna go do a quick tour here. I don't think they will, but yeah. So, you know, this way, if you're coming here, you know, by bicycle, car, whatever, you know, this will give you a cheaper place to stay. And they have all kinds of stuff going on, and they have a lounge and a laundry room, and you know, and you can kind of see they've got the things are, you know, different sports, and they've got Aspen, Summit County, 14ers, you know. And they've got what, you know, looks like a little grounds place back here, you know. And usually they have like bunks in the room. And so it's, like I said, it's a lot cheaper than your normal motel. So if you're ever touring on your bicycle or whatever through Colorado Springs, howdy. And if you're ever, you know. Yes, it is, sir. And so yeah, it's on North Nevada. I'll get you an actual address if I can find one here. That's okay. Yeah, how cool. Yeah, I've always wondered where this place was, you know. Okay, It's 3844 Nevada Avenue in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and it's called the Rad Hostel. As you can see, it's very well kept up, and it gives you, got some signs here. Bonn Park is 4 miles away. Garden of the Gods is so many miles, you know. So that's just really cool. Like I said, I just never knew where it was till now. The road's a little rough, but and then right across the street in a little shopette, there's a Domino's Pizza, and there's a pub, and there's Sheldon's Luncheonette. Oops, I went too far. I gotta turn around. I didn't go quite far enough. I missed my trail. Let Joe turn around here with her tighter turning radius. Yeah, this is one of those places they could really use better signage, because there's nothing that tells you that this is the trail. You know, this is the Templeton Gap Trail. Go ahead, JoJo. Continued, you know. I have to let them know about that. Of course, they haven't been very good to my suggestions. The trail we were, you know, the part of the Templeton Gap Trail we were on, I told them like 3 weeks ago that it needed to be swept, and the bushes and the trees growing in the fence line needed to be trimmed back, and they haven't done a thing. So, like I said, the problem of it is, the T-Gap is probably a tier 3 trail instead of a tier 1 or 2, and they spend most of their time on tier 1s and 2s. So tiers 3s and 4s don't get a lot of love. Hey Joe, we're gonna head straight for the Greenway. We got a big old rad downhill, and as you can see, we're going by another drainage ditch. There seems to be a theme here in Colorado Springs. They love to put trails right by drainage ditches. Of course, I guess, you know, in a way, they don't have to really fight too much with, you know, the right-of-ways and stuff like that on something like this. Okay, I gotta kind of modulate this brake here, because as you can see, Joe's flying. Another place with a, like I said, one thing about this trail, it has very, very good views. Joe hasn't checked her mirror. There she goes. She finally noticed that I'm not there. Howdy. So, I don't know how much more time I've got left, but I think when we get to the end of this trail, I'm probably going to go ahead and end the video for today. And because you guys have seen the Pikes Peak Greenway a million times, But we don't, a lot of times we don't come back this way on this trail because we end up going, picking up a bike lane and going over to Nancy Lewis Park or something like that normally. But I kind of wanted to do, you know, this whole trail, you know, at least this part of it. Like I said, there was a spur that we didn't do, but it doesn't really matter because they both end in a dead end. So you didn't miss a lot. So that's what I meant by not having both of them. But like I said, the views on this trail are just really, really excellent. Oh, we got all kinds of junk over here. I don't know what all this garbage is. Oh, somebody in their garbage. No, it's just all tape. Huh, weird. Howdy, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, have a good day.
Thank you.
Now we're getting right down here by the creek. This one also kind of follows at least portions of Fountain Creek, especially this part. We're right down here by the creek right now. There is a bad spot over here we have to slow down for. It's too bad. It'd be wonderful if this thing was, you know, totally concreted, because you could fly and then you could fly right up the hill. Okay, I'm going to slow down because, as you can see, there's some pretty heavy tree root damage to the trail here. And I'm going to turn my e-assist up a little bit, get me up this hill. Howdy. Hello. All right. Okay, once we cross this bridge, that is the end of the Templeton Gap Trail. So when we get to the end here, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. So just remember, it's enough to be on your way. It's enough just to cover ground. It's enough to be moving on. All right. So till we see you next time, please like, subscribe, and share. And to our subscribers, we say thank you. And if you're new, welcome aboard. And we'd love to have you as a subscriber. Okay. Like I said, we're coming to the end here, so we will say adios, amigos. Till next time. Bye.